believe that, success really begins
Mm-hmm.
by making a first choice. Like nobody can choose for us, but we have to make a first choice. For me, that choice was to pick up the phone. But I've made a series of first choices after that have contributed to my journey. I hear so loud about one of your, like a major first choice being around meditation. Is there, like, just, is that the first choice, or is there any other first choices that you made that got you to where you are right now? When you look back and said that impacted my
Absolutely.
journey
And
to enduring
it's like you
success.
said, there's a first choice, and then there's a number of other first choices that happen. And it's not like I even realized they were happening then. I do now, looking back at it. And the first one was watching these transformation stories and saying, I got to go see him. I'm going to go see him. And then I had some, setbacks, but then I I got to go see him. And and then the other choice was in that second day where I'm like, I'm not sure what am I doing here. And then I just said, you know what, surrender and just go all in. Because so many people say that about meditation. They try a little bit here, they try a little bit there, and like, yeah, it didn't really do much for me. Okay, that's because you didn't go all in. And it's easy for me to do that because I had no choice. I had nothing. There was nothing. So that's why I consider this a gift now, this disease, because it led me to here. I wouldn't be here without meditation. Um, so once I finally just said, just take it in, let go, and then I could receive the love, and the energy was overwhelming, and it kept growing. And through the podcast, and then I went back and saw Dr. Joe again in April in Denver for an advanced retreat. Holy moly, was that amazing. And I talked about some of that on my podcast. So that was deep, deep, deep. And I was struggling out there really bad physically. And then I got back and was doing better. And it's just really May and June, the last few months, where I've still struggle. But once I get up and going, I have this routine and certain medications I take, and I got to eat, and then I get going, I can move and I feel better. And so I'm trying to stick that routine, but I do need to start, going to bed a little earlier. Uh, yes, and
We
because
talk about
when I
this.
do that, a few times I did it, I felt great in the morning. I get up early and I get moving, and that's what I want to do. Uh, but I've been feeling so good at night. When I feel that good, I don't want to go to bed. I want to keep staying up and thinking and taking notes about other podcasts and writing other ideas down, because it's just so cool, and it's hard to sleep when you're that excited about the next day. Now, of course, I am excited about going to sleep because I know I'm going to meditate, and when we get to that place of gratitude and peace and love, and it's so wonderful, I can't wait. And I get there and I finally fall asleep, and I sleep well, like I have been, better than I ever have, with some new masks and stuff. And then I wake up and I'm like, I feel so good and happy to be alive. Because all those nights where I didn't think I was going to wake up, and now I wake up and I'm like, whoo, and I immediately drink some water, go to the bathroom, lay back down, put my headphones on, and I meditate before I do anything for, again, at least an hour, usually two. And then I feel like I can get up, stretch, get some to eat, take some, and then I just go. And it just keeps building and building and building. And I'd like to go see Dr. Joe again. Um, So I know things can get so much deeper. I'm just touching the surface, and I'm doing awesome
Yeah.
compared to how I was. And I'm like, now I want more. Because for a while I was just like, I
Oh,
just want to be able to function. Well, now it's like, no, now I'm functioning. I'm getting better, and I want more. I'm in no hurry to get there. I know I'll get there, but I enjoy the ride now, the process, and I don't want to rush it. I want to enjoy every day, every little thing. You're so appreciative, all these little things that you never were before. When you think you were dying or should have been dead already, and you're not, things don't bother you. You're so much more grateful to people, and you don't get angry and you don't yell. You just are like, just be happy.
Interview series. To check out more episodes, go to www.trishkendall.com/podcast, or go to any of your favorite podcast channels, including YouTube, under Trish Kendall Speaks, and you'll find this interview and more. Choose and become.